One thing that I have been doing this past week, because I have been behind the computer a lot, doing a lot of work trying to prepare for this event, is when I go walking in the mornings, which that I do regularly. I've been more conscious about my breathing, and I've been pulling in oxygen into my body, really expanding that lower part where they tell us that we need to expand, and then being more conscious of breathing out. Do you find that when you go walking and that when you do exercise, your mind just starts to think about all the problems and it starts to, all the concerns you have? Well, I've tried to stop doing that because I realize that that is a time for me and that I want to stay really present in what I'm doing. And so I thought, as I'm walking, as I'm doing any type of movement, if I will be more conscious of my breath, breathing in deeply and opening that up way down here, and then exhaling out, I can really help my body to feel lighter, to feel more energized, to feel more invigorated. So I want to encourage you that as you're walking or even as you're going throughout the day, you can be driving and doing this. Now, I don't want to be getting I don't want to be suggesting something that could get you in an accident or whatever. You need to stay totally focused on the road. But when you breathe in deep breaths and exhale. Let me take you through a little exercise right now too that is extremely helpful to just relax the body. It's a breathing exercise. A baby has that little soft spot on the top of its head when it's born. All right. I want you to think about that little soft spot right there. And if you'll take a moment and close your eyes, you don't have to do it right this second, but do it after I'm through with this video. Take a moment, close your eyes. And as you breathe in, pull in oxygen through the top of your head right there. Just imagine that you're pulling in oxygen through the top of your head. Take in that deep breath. You can also be visualizing that maybe you're pulling in sun rays and all that wonderful light that's around us. Breathe it in and then exhale it. And then with the next breath you take in, you're doing the same thing. You're imagining breathing it in, but I want you to think about that oxygen that going down a little bit further in your body. Maybe it's down past your shoulders this time. And then as you exhale, it's pulling up all that tension and all that concern and all that heaviness and weight and everything off of you, and exhale it out. And then just continue breathing. If you have the time, continue breathing until you get it all the way down to your toes. And if you will just sit there and relax for a minute as you do it, you might even start to feel tingling in your fingers, tingling in your toes. You'll just feel that oxygen getting into your body because you're really focusing on what you're doing. It's an automatic response that your body does anyway. It does it subconsciously. So put a little bit more consciousness to it and be aware of your breath. And if you've got maybe a pain or an ache or some tightness in an area, really focus your breath in that area and then release it out. Another thing that I have my clients do is as they're breathing, if they find that maybe it gets stuck, sometimes it'll get stuck in an area. It's almost like there's a jam up or there's, it can't go any further. Then I just have them continue breathing and relax and to really focus that breath on that area, breathing it in. And as they exhale it out, to imagine pulling out that blockage and helping themselves to just relax and letting their muscles just calm. Oxygen is important. Everyone knows that. You know that. So let's take more time to be aware of what we're actually doing with our body. I love to use this music as I'm relaxing and as I'm breathing, just to let myself drift away and kind of relax from the day. Take a few minutes. If you're busy working at a desk or you're busy go, trying to keep up with that schedule, giving yourself little blocks of time where you can actually just rejuvenate your soul, help yourself to fill that battery, you might say, so that you can keep going forward. It's so important to take a little bit of time for yourself. It's not selfish. Take a little bit of time for yourself, rejuvenate yourself so that you can go forward, and then you're in a much better position to really help someone else. So take a few minutes, and as this music's playing, just breathe. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Stop your mind from thinking about what you need to do next, or any concerns and worries that you have. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in through your nose and exhale. Take another deep breath in and release it. Breathe in and stay focused only on that breath, expanding your lungs, getting that air into every part of your body. Exhale. There, that is only just a 3-minute tune, just 3 minutes of relaxation to help invigorate. Getting oxygen, we hold oxygen from ourselves too often. We actually hold our breath. You don't really realize you're doing that. But when you're under stress, you either breathe real shallow or you'll hold your breath at times. So really taking a moment, stopping what you're doing and focusing on getting that oxygen way down into your body. And then breathing it out. Lets go of the tension and helps you to relax. And then you can keep going on through your day.